So, you've recently come off the birth control pill, maybe any time over the past 6 to 12 to 18 to 24 months, and you're breaking out more than when you started. You've been told that Accutane is your only option and you're kind of at your wit's end because you refuse to go on the pill again, you refuse to use Accutane, but you don't know what to do to clear your acne naturally. Sound familiar? Today's video is about the 5 action steps you can take post-birth control pill to keep your skin clear naturally. Lego. Hi there, my name is Therese, and after 15 years of acne struggles, I finally cleared my skin naturally, and I created my acne clearing program, the Clear Code, to help you do the same. 9 years and thousands of clients later, I've made it my life's work to get you clear skin without harsh chemicals, pills, and/or creams. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell when I post a new video. If you absolutely hate the side effects of the birth control pill and you want to get clear skin naturally, this video is for you. Here are the 5 action steps we can take to prevent post-pill acne naturally. Number 1, you have to assess for which hormonal imbalance is most likely causing you acne after the birth control pill. Number 2, you have to assess for probable nutrient deficiencies and begin a few new supplements, especially if you're coming off the pill. Number 3, you want to balance your blood sugar naturally over time by making the best substitutes that fit your lifestyle and your body. Number 4, you want to heal your gut. And number 5, you want to support healthy liver detoxification. Now let's discuss each of these action steps in depth. One of the most common challenges that I see for acne after stopping the birth control pill are one of 3 common hormonal imbalances. You either have estrogen dominance, so excess estrogen, you have excess testosterone, so high testosterone levels, or you have low progesterone. Those are the most commonly seen hormonal challenges with my clients. Now, they're something that can be diagnosed kind of with a blood test. I say kind of because I rarely see that being really impactful. So when I'm working with clients, I actually don't tell clients to do blood tests to start to heal their acne. We just don't need to. Occasionally, I'd say 5 clients out of over 1,000. Their blood tests from a hormonal perspective have been informative for us, but generally speaking, if you're dealing with high estrogen, so estrogen dominance, you're gonna break out mid-cycle and pre-period, you're gonna have bad PMS, you're gonna feel kind of bloated and or puffy before your period. If you have high testosterone, I generally see a lot of acne here. Maybe you're an athlete and you're really sensitive to dairy. If you have low progesterone, that's usually also really, really clear, because your cycles are a little shorter. So you get your period every 21 to 24 days and you break out on your period the most. That's kind of like a surefire way for us to know that your luteal phase may be too short. So your progesterone levels may be too low. And a really great way to just address that quickly, again, always check with your doctor, is by investigating the supplement Vitex, aka Agnus Costis, because it has been shown to increase progesterone levels over time. The second way you can begin to heal your acne naturally post the birth control pill is assess for probable nutrient deficiencies and start to troubleshoot with a really good probiotic, healthy multivitamin, vitamin D, some type of vitamin supplement to make up for what you're currently missing. Here's why. Most of the time when women go on the birth control pill after coming off, they are more prone to vitamin deficiencies because of some gut dysbiosis that happens. Specifically, vitamins B, vitamin D, some zinc, magnesium, anti-inflammatories have been shown, or rather women who have taken the pill for long periods of time have been shown to be deficient in those. And so as a result, when you come off the pill, you're deficient in these clear skin vitamins. And because you're probably dealing with some gut dysbiosis, we're going to talk about that in a second, you're more likely to not be able to absorb nutrients from your food the way you need to. So you can't even make up for the vitamins anyways, even via the food you're eating. So you get into this like sticky situation. We're gonna talk about some action steps at the end, but long story short, if you were on the pill for an extended length of time, you're probably dealing with a few nutritional deficiencies that are impacting your acne. The third way we can start to heal your acne naturally post the birth control pill is by balancing your blood sugar levels naturally over time. Let's discuss. I talk about the link between a lower glycemic diet and your acne and blood sugar in your acne here in that video, but I want to talk about it briefly because it's super, super important. A diet higher in sugar, so a higher glycemic diet, is generally going to lead you to have higher insulin levels. Higher insulin levels can lead you to have more insulin growth factor 1, which can lead to more skin cells at the pore, which is one of the first conditions you need to have breakouts. So one of the first things that we do, especially in my acne clearing program, is we assess what your blood sugar management is like, number 1, but number 2, what your non-negotiables are. So what are the foods and or drinks and or any little treats that you absolutely love that make the quality of your life amazing throughout your days, weeks, and months. We decide on those as non-negotiables, and then we balance your blood sugar in other ways. Blood sugar management, healthy blood sugar management, is created and maintained over time. There is a test for your average blood sugar levels over a period of 3 months. It's called your A1C test, and that is far more kind of telling about your average blood sugar levels as opposed to something like fasting glucose. Often for type 1 or type 2 diabetics, they'll take their fasting glucose levels first thing in the morning, and that'll tell them where they're sitting that day. But a more accurate representation of your blood sugar over time is that A1C. That A1C measures your average blood glucose levels over a period of 3 months. So if you take anything from this long explanation, it's that blood sugar management is a long game. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's a sports analogy. I'm screwing it up, but it's a long game. So some action steps you can take to start to balance your blood sugar in the short term, day to day, that will impact your blood sugar long term over those 3 month, 6 month, yearly periods are: number one, you can have a high protein, high fat breakfast within an hour of waking. So if you're the type of person who rushes out of the house without eating, grabs coffee, grabs a bagel, etc., that is not good for your blood sugar levels over time. You want something really healthy from a protein perspective first thing. The second way to balance your blood sugar levels over time is by having snacks with healthy proteins and fats. You see the commonalities here. You want to grab things like avocados, you want to grab things like almonds, coconut chips, and pair them with a lower glycemic fruit, for example. So an apple, some berries. I usually have an apple with almond butter on hand at all times, and that's a really great way to fill yourself up, satiate any kind of mid-morning or mid-afternoon cravings, and then to really support you long-term from a blood sugar perspective. The fourth action step to healing your acne naturally after the birth control pill is to support healthy gut bacteria. I talk all about the link between your gut health and your acne in this video, and so I won't go into it here, but really you need to know that what's happening in your tum is showing up in your face. There is a gut-skin axis wherein what happens in your gut deeply impacts what's on your face. And there were a few doctors, John H. Stokes and Donald Pillsbury, who showed us that when you take Lactobacillus acidophilus culture, so bacterial cultures, you're able to positively impact and lower the amount of acne lesions at the pore and even just generally speaking visually. So long story short, you need healthy probiotics and healthy gut bacteria to ensure that your skin is clear. Now, this links back to number 2, which were the nutritional deficiencies. If and when you have gut dysbiosis, so you have an imbalance between opportunistic bacteria, bad, and really great beneficial bacteria, good, you can sometimes create a situation called leaky gut. I'm sure you've heard of it, or intestinal permeability, wherein nutrients, because like the lining of your gut wall is compromised, you aren't able to absorb nutrients the way you would like. So post-pill, you're going to be prone to these vitamin deficiencies, right? But then on top of that, because you're prone to vitamin deficiencies, and perhaps you've developed a little bit of leaky gut, a little gastritis, inflammation of the lining of your gut wall, any food that you eat that contains those vitamins, you may not even be able to absorb correctly or efficiently. So it becomes like this two for one, double whammy from a gut health perspective. So if you're listening to this and you were on the pill for a long time and you suffer from significant constipation, this is what we're doing here. That's why. 3 action steps you can take to start to address this. And number 2, almost immediately, are number 1, grab a really awesome probiotic. I love the Garden of Life brand or Solaray brand. I'm not an affiliate for either of them. I get as many active live cultures as possible. I go anywhere from 50 to 100 billion. That's number 1. Number 2 is you want to buy whole flax seeds and ground them up fresh, add them to your smoothies. They really help with constipation. And number 3 is really simple, and you're gonna maybe be annoyed at this reco, but I gotta share it. And that's that you're gonna drink more water. Listen, I am not a big water gal. Well, I didn't used to be. And when people would say, oh, you're dealing with chronic constipation, drink more water, I was like, okay. And now the joke's on me. The joke's on me, because water really freaking helps. I drink around 100 ounces a day on a good day. On a bad day, it's like 60 to 70, which is bad. I really like to drink around 100. And when I tell you that it deeply impacts my gut health and my constipation and or removes constipation, I'm for real. The fifth action step you can take to start to heal acne naturally post the birth control pill is to support liver detoxification. This is another key and very overlooked action step for a lot of us. When you're coming off the pill, and as you come off the pill, you're gonna be dealing with an androgen rebound most likely. So you're gonna be dealing with rising levels of sex hormones and testosterone, perhaps estrogen as well. And because you've been using the synthetic hormones, your liver could perhaps be a little sluggish and it's not able to detoxify out all of those excess hormones for you efficiently. Which is why a lot of times too, when you come right off the pill, your skin might be fine that first month to even 6 to 12 months. And then you start to really see an increase in acne here. That's usually just an increase of testosterone, which leads to sebum and or estrogen dominance. Your estrogen levels have stayed raised over time and you haven't been able to detoxify them out. The best action steps for this current challenge, so liver detoxification in general, is to grab 2 to 3 cups of cruciferous vegetables a day and or dandelion tea. That is one of my favorite action steps. It's my favorite tea in the whole world and it will really help support you. Another action step you could take from a tea perspective is spearmint tea, not peppermint, but spearmint. There was a study done that showed that when you drink 2 really well steeped cups of spearmint tea, you were able to lower testosterone levels naturally over time, over a 30-day period. Again, it was done with 2 very well steeped cups a day. So 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, spearmint, not peppermint. And it did show a lowering of testosterone, but you have to be really consistent and committed. So that being said, if you've come off the birth control pill anytime over the past 2 years, and you've really tried everything else to heal your acne, so you've done all the topicals, all of the hormonal stuff, spironolactone, doxycycline, and you've been told that Accutane is your only option, but you know, deep down, there is an internal issue happening for you and you are finally ready to get to the root of it instead of just putting band-aids on the problem, I have a natural acne clearing program called the Clear Code wherein we define your root acne triggers. We decide on a really customized acne clearing plan to heal your acne naturally, week over week, slowly, so that it can become a lifestyle for you over time. That's why the program is called the Clear Code actually, is because by the end of the program, your skin is clear, you know why, and you have a customized list of action steps, recipes, topical supplements, if any, because I'm very minimalistic with those, about how to keep your skin clear long-term. And not only that, but you understand why your skin is clear. So you're empowered with knowledge that none of us really grew up learning about. And so if you're interested in learning more about that program, apply to that via the link below. I would love to see if I could help you. Again, it's an application-only program. You'll apply via the link below. We'll hop on the phone, chat back and forth. And if it sounds like I can help you heal your acne naturally, we'll invite you into the program and get you started that day. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new one. And if you have a mother, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, friend who struggles with acne and they have specifically hormonal acne, and they know there's a deeper root issue, please send them this video because I would love to be a help of inspiration, a little spark of inspiration for them to start to heal their acne naturally. See you in the next one.